Hello all, it's me, Otis James here for Discussion Board 3, Forum 4, talking about a school communication plan. As we all know, communication is one of the most essential aspects of just about anything we do in life. And it definitely holds true in the field of education. As educational leaders, communication can often be the difference between you achieving high levels of success or immense levels of failure, which makes communication a critical aspect in your success. As it relates to a communication plan, when you build a communication plan, you're going to have an internal piece and you're going to have an external piece. The internal piece is more like the teachers, the students, the administration, and then the external piece is more along the lines of parents, military organizations, community leaders, religious groups, the school district itself, and things of that nature. And when you're dealing with the internal aspect of it, with the teachers, the students, there are many platforms you can use. For starters, you can use newspaper as a form of communication, the school newspaper. You can use brochures and post them up around, flyers. You can send letters to the students. You also have the school website that you can use. You can update it often and use that as a platform. In addition to that website, you can also have a school email system set up where you can communicate back and forth between teacher and student, as well as teacher and administrator. And also another good option would be an online message board. That's very common to be used in education. And then when you talk about the external piece and dealing with the parents and stuff, you can have meetings. That's a great form of communication. You get that good face-to-face time. And then when you're dealing with like military organizations and religious organizations, you can attend their meetings and become a regular face there. That's a good way to build communication. And when you talk about communication, there are a few things that you want to ensure is happening. Number one, you want to make sure you're being clear and concise. You want to make sure they understand what it is you're trying to convey. And not only that, you want to use communication often. You want to communicate with those organizations and those entities often and early, not last minute, but you want to communicate often with them and early. And additionally, you want to be able to use a variety of different platforms. You don't want to just use the same platform. It shows diversity when you use more than one. So using more than one is very beneficial. Another big thing is you got to make sure you're well prepared. Being well prepared is key. Once again, that could be the difference between you getting your point across or them missing your point totally because you just wasn't well prepared in what you was doing. And then to tie it all together, it's very, very important that you have some form of tracking system so you can track the communication you put out and the communication that comes in. Having a good tracking system is essential. It's always good to have a history of the communication that goes out as well as the communication that come in. Once again, I thank you all for watching my posts. Otis, out.